What an opportunity for the Fairfield Stags tonight. A championship, an NCAA bid there for the taking. Just beat Loyola in the MAC final. But there are no cinches, that's for sure. The chance eluded them a year ago, so nothing was going to be taken for granted. Early in this one, Stags mashing things on the glass. Rakim Sanders, the gorgeous outlet to Colin Nickerson, who's ahead of the pack. Fairfield fighting back from an early deficit. And then, why don't we check out the 7-footer Ryan Olander? How about the three? Oh my, Fairfield up 28-24 at this point, and then it's time for Maurice Barrow, barreling into the lane. A pretty reverse. Stags led it by 4 at the break, but in the second half, Fairfield goes stone cold, almost 8 minutes without a bucket, while Jordan Latham goes offensive on the glass. Impressive for the Greyhounds. Fairfield got down 6, and late they need a bucket from Desmond Wade. He hadn't had one all game. That's a big-time 3 to make it a one-possession game. And Fairfield had a couple of opportunities to tie, but the final one, Rakim Sanders, it just wasn't his night, folks. Fairfield falls. It's a heartbreaker, 48-44 in the MAC final. Our Noah Finns there for the gut-wrencher.
The Stags so close to being the ones celebrating on the court here and heading to the NCAA tournament. But a 14-point second half certainly wasn't enough to get it done.
You hold a team to 48 points, you expect to win the game. We just couldn't put the ball in the hoop, and that's what it came down to.
Yeah, we had it in our fingertips today, and we weren't able to grasp it. We let it slip away, so it hurts.
How frustrating was it to have so many good looks, so many good opportunities, and the ball just wouldn't fall?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, there's nights like that. It's really unfortunate for us that it had to be tonight. We had guys that had make shots that missed a couple, and it just happens. And we tried to rally together to pick each other up, and we just didn't have enough tonight to beat them, and hats off to them. They played a great game.
Well, what I'll share with you is that we were 11-10 at one point in our season, and like I said, I don't think, at that point it was, people had picked us to be in the championship game. And so I think there's an accomplishment there. It doesn't fill the disappointment, doesn't soften the disappointment of not making the NCAAs. It's pretty devastating, but we did achieve. These young men achieved, and they can definitely take that away from this season.
Well, it's never easy for any team, but the Stags will have to start getting ready for next year sooner than they had hoped. At the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts, Noah Finns, News 8.